COCO. We're gonna watch the COCO trailer. Well, okay, we're gonna watch the new COCO trailer. It's called Find Your Voice. So, we're gonna have a little discussion after. I'm gonna restrain myself from saying anything else. I'm just gonna watch it now. Is it sad that that dog's ugly? Sorry.
I'm getting in trouble, Tati. Someone could hear me. I wish someone wanted to hear me. Other than you. Okay. Oh, I'm not supposed to love music. No music. No music.
Sounds like my grandma. Looks like my grandma.
But my great-grandma Coco's father never returned. No, my family thinks music is a curse. Great-great-grandfather, none of them understand me. I'm supposed to play music.
All right, who's in there?
I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm just dreaming.
Do you mind?
Welcome to the land of the dead.
Marigold. I like that.
Stay with me, boy. This isn't a dream then. You're all really out there. Agents at the Department of Family Reunions are available to assist you.
What the heck?
Look out for a living boy. Miguel, you're here.
We're your family, mijo.
Oh, that sucks. That's dark.
I know your great-great-grandpa. I'll get you to him. What are you doing?
I'm walking like a skeleton.
No, skeletons don't walk like that.
It's how you walk.
No, I don't. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world. But you can change that.
We gotta find my great-great-grandpa.
You gotta do it by sunrise.
What happens at sunrise?
You'll be stuck here forever. What?
Oh.
I'm a big fan.
Kind of uncomfortable about the accents, though.
Never forget how much your family loves you.
Well, yeah.
It's almost sunrise.
One cannot deny who one is meant to be.
I am terribly
Pan dulce.
It doesn't have any hair.
and I don't have a nose, and yet here we are.
Okay. I don't completely hate it. Okay, so far I think that it's going to be like animation wise, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks really well made, like animation wise. I love the detail, and then I think that they're doing really, really well with incorporating a lot of obviously the main aspects of like, I'm guessing they centered it more on like the Mexican version of Dia de los Muertos, because all of Latin America has their own, like has Dia de los Muertos, but their own version of it. So for example, I saw things like pan dulce, which are predominantly like Mexican. Like we have like the conchitas, and we have the little square ones, and we have the puerquitos, and like things like that. So I feel like that is like, I feel like this movie's centering around more, I like more Mexican Dia de los Muertos, but it's just a trailer, so we would have to see like the whole movie. But I like how I think one of the most important things, because Dia de los Muertos is one of my favorite traditions. I love it. It's such a beautiful tradition. I don't know. It's just, it has a beautiful meaning to it. I love it. One of the most important things about Dia de los Muertos is the marigold flowers, which soon when we do a video about Dia de los Muertos, I will talk about like that. So anyway, we'll talk about the whole Dia de los Muertos traditions and everything, but I'm just pointing out like what I've seen the most obvious is that one of the most important aspects of Dia de los Muertos is the marigold flowers, which is the marigold flower petals, which is the little orange petals that you see in the trailer. Another thing is the face paintings, or like the way the skeletons are made. That's another really big indicator of like traditional Dia de los Muertos. Now that we talked about the great stuff, let's talk about something that me and Ruby have always talked about with this particular movie in general. We all saw Book of Life.
Loved it. Sorry.
Loved it. I loved it too, not just because Jesse and Joy had a song in there, but you know, just love the movie. Diego Luna. Anyway, here's the thing. I've always said that our Latin culture is like our baby. We're really protective over it and things like that. People have been doing a really good job taking our tradition of Dia de los Muertos and making it big and making it known here in the States or in other countries with movies. Here's the problem. Here's the problem though. Every movie that I've seen recently that come out that has to do something about Latin culture, it always seems to stick to just Dia de los Muertos. The problem of that is that our Latin culture is so vast. There's so many more traditions that someone can dig into, investigate, and they're so beautiful that Dia de los Muertos is getting kind of it's getting repetitive, it's getting overplayed, and that's when stereotypes starts. I'm gonna give you an example. The scene from James Bond where they have the Dia de los Muertos parade in one of the new ones. Because of that, everyone thought that was what Dia de los Muertos was. And they started saying it with, like, people that were non-Latin started, like, thinking and saying, like, oh my God, they have a big parade in Mexico City and blah, blah, blah. When in reality, in Mexico City, they don't have a parade, a Dia de los Muertos parade. They, like, it's a common tradition, it's respectful, it's not it's considered as a festival because they want to celebrate their ancestors and their loved ones passing on to a better life or whatever. But it's not like, I guess the James Bond movie made misconceptions and made everyone think like, oh my God, like that's what happens on the Dia de los Muertos. And when in reality, people, like, there was a bunch of people, there was a bunch of people that were very protective, like, of their culture, and were like, no, that is not our culture, that is not right, you know, and getting actually offended. And it's right, because it's a tradition that's very important and very respected. So I don't know, like, I feel like COCO is gonna be a good movie in general. Great animation, great voices, great music, but it's getting repetitive. And Latinos like me, Latinos like Ruby, we want to see something different. And even though it's gonna be kind of like nerve-wracking at first to see something different, and like to see if they get it right, and there's always gonna be problems. It's not like that's what this world is debate. Like you go, you do, like, you make your art and you get a critique, and it's not gonna come out perfect, especially if you're taking on a culture that isn't yours, you know. So we want to see something different. We want to see, I don't know, something like can
you make a loteria movie?
Something like, yeah, like we're just, like, for example, taking videos that we've made talking about loteria, like our version of bingo, talking about what we do during Christmas, like las fiestas navideñas, like buñuelos, we do pozole, we do, like, the traditions, like we eat the 12 grapes, or like our version of we eat the 12 grapes, or we like sweep out the door so we can have like a clean house, or we run out on the street on 12 midnight with like bags to represent that we want to travel this year, things like that, you know. Oh, by the way, watch my loteria video that I did. It's gonna pop out right up here, so go and check it out. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a great movie. COCO's gonna be a great movie, I don't doubt it. It's just that
we'll see how
yeah, I kind of hope that they were going to do another, and this is coming from like
I'm disappointed with how we got Sofia the first. And I was like, okay, she's Spain, okay, all right. And then we got Elena of Avalor, but no, they say her name wrong. It's Elena.
It's Elena, not Elena.
Even in the song, Elena.
I think
we get a cartoon
here's the
show.
thing though. Okay, so let me finish what I was saying before though. So COCO's gonna be a great movie. I kind of wished that they would have done something other than Dia de los Muertos, because that's being very, very repetitive already. We've seen so many, especially animation-wise, we've seen a lot of things having to deal with Dia de los Muertos. Second, if they did do Dia de los Muertos, I kind of hoped that it, like, from what I've seen, like I said, it looks like it's more to like Mexican like from Mexico, like Dia de los Muertos. I feel like they should have gone more diverse. Maybe they should have picked a different country to do. Like, for example, how people celebrate Dia de los Muertos in El Salvador or Guatemala or Argentina, you know? I feel like going for like, and this is coming from a Mexican American. If they're going to stick to our Dia de los Muertos, I'm pretty sure people already know how we celebrate Dia de los Muertos, because you got me saying it, you got like famous artists saying it, you've got movies saying it. I think people know like the gist of it. I am gonna make a video though soon about Dia de los Muertos because it is my favorite freaking holiday in my culture. So I'm just saying. But anyway, I feel like they should have at least tackled it a different way. Maybe.
It looks a little similar to Book of Life.
Yeah.
And Book of Life came out first. I know they had already said they were gonna make one, and then Book of Life came out, and everyone thought that was Disney.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of thought at that point they kind of changed it.
They should have changed it.
Like it just looks like a different version.
But the point is, I kind of wish that they would have gone more diverse. Maybe I would be interested, like this would interest me more if maybe like I didn't see pan dulce and I saw some other tradition that I've never seen before, right? I would think it was wrong because I automatically would be like, oh, like in Mexican tradition we don't do that. But I have to remember that Mexico is not the only country that does Dia de los Muertos in Latin America, you know? If I would see something else, then I would be interested. I'd be like, oh, is that from like another country? Is that from, you know? So I don't know. That's my little rant. Yeah.
Are you gonna go see it? Are you excited about it?
I'm interested in seeing it. I'm not really excited about it, but I am definitely gonna go see it. And I will have a review for that, obviously. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. I'm gonna take some notes. But I'm not like oh, dying to see it. But like I'm pretty intrigued. I really do want to see how it turns out. Animation wise, like I said, we're gonna be sitting.
I wish secretly it was Loteria.
We're gonna be sitting there like this the whole time. We're like, hanging. We're gonna, and hopefully it could either go both ways. It could go in when we went to go watch Amazing Spider-Man, or we can come out like we had just come out to see, like we had just come out from seeing Last Airbender.
Like what did I?
Yeah, I just remember our last
You said you understood the show.
For real, we were literally sitting there and we were just like at first we're just like okay, and then we're like, and then we're just like at some point in the movie we're like, this is predominantly getting worse. I don't think it's gonna get better. So we walked out, we're just like, what the hell was that?
You're like, okay, I kind of get what he's doing, but he doesn't.
Yeah, just like, so. I don't know. It could come out Amazing Spider-Man. It could come out Last Airbender. No one knows. The world may never know until it comes out. So we're gonna have to wait until Thanksgiving. But anyway, this is a kind of like a starting video because my birthday is basically Halloween Eve. Like, so I freaking love fall. I love fall, and y'all about to see me fall on, like go full fall. Seriously, like I am so ready for Halloween. I'm so ready for Dia de los Muertos. Like I am gonna buy some pan, like pan de muerto. I'm just gonna go all out. Like seriously.
We'll have decorations.
We will have more decorations around here. But stay tuned for that. Since, like I said, since we didn't do anything for Spanish Heritage Month, which shame on me. Because September is Spanish Heritage Month. It's not only for Mexican Americans and Mexican tradition, it is about all Latin America. So Hispanic Heritage Month is like just about being Hispanic, really. So I'm gonna shoot out some interesting videos about my traditions, my favorite some of my favorite traditions. And then as we get closer to Halloween, things are gonna get a little more interesting. Yeah. So
it looks really beautiful.
It does.
It looks really colorful, so it's exciting.
Like I said, this is like a Book of Life feel.
Book of Life, I like Book of Life because they look all wooden, like
yeah.
You know. So it's like okay, they're doing it their own way, but hopefully the stories aren't too like
similar. Then I'm gonna be like,
And I don't even know. I don't know if there's like if the characters are singing or if there's just gonna be background music. you know?
Yeah.
I don't know yet, so
We'll see.
see.
Okay, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Be sure to follow me on my inactive social media. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really bad, especially in Twitter. I'm better in Instagram because that's where I started.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of more active on Instagram. I didn't have a chance to post about Puerto Rico, but for Mexico, please go to, hopefully my Ruby leaves a link right here to that video in the description box below. In that video of how I leave links in the bottom of how you can donate to an organization called Topos, which are the amazing heroes that have been working endlessly these past few days by working endlessly, taking people out of the rubble, out of collapsed buildings. Also, I left a link to to Mexico's Red Cross website. Please, anything really helps at this point. Even if it's not as bad anymore, they still need help because there's so many places. Puebla, Morelos, La Ciudad de Mexico were all hit with this earthquake. So there's collapsed buildings. There's still people without homes. There's still people without electricity, water. So anything really helps. Puerto Rico. Ricky Martin, the amazing Ricky Martin, started a donation site, and he's trying to reach at least, I believe, like $100,000. You can donate as low as even $1. $1 helps, and he promises that it's going to go where it needs to go. And I'm gonna leave a link to his donation site in the description box below. Please, Mexico and Puerto Rico really need our help right now. And it would be amazing if you guys helped out. So I'm gonna leave all the links of those. I'm gonna leave the link to this trailer. I'm gonna leave a link to Topos, Red Cross, and Ricky Martin's donation site down below. And you could also find more information on Google, obviously. Just try and help out, guys, please. I've literally been blasting my social media with just all of these announcements, and it would really help. Even sharing a lot of information, like go on my social media and you will see I've been sharing a lot of stuff. Just share that. Even if you can't donate, sharing and bringing awareness to it really does help. So that's all I have to say for right now. So anyway, I will see you guys next time. Chicana. Out.